Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of One Day at a Time, a Space Engineers Survival playthrough. I'm going to go and get right into it. I'm going to start our timer. Hour and 5 minutes. And last time, we captured this Ember resource processing station. And it's still dark out, and that's fortunate for us because if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see there's something lit up there ahead of us. We've got it's a wreck detector ping. So let's go ahead and mark that. So yeah, 2.9 kilometers away. We're going to go check that out. And I think it's going to be something we like. And then, while we're doing that, we're going to talk about what the plan is for this Atom Heart station. So, let's get going. We're going to take our little flyer over. I need to go heal. So let's jump up here. We're going to go down inside. You can see how I routed those ladders. So refill our hydrogen. So yeah, I saw this wreck detector ping off in the distance after we finished recording our last episode, and I used the spectator to go over and take a look at it, and like I said, I think this is going to be something that we're going to be able to use. I need to go this way. So we're going to go capture it. Everything's good to go here. Yep. Alright. We've gotten everything out of the resource processing facility that we, I think, would want right now. A lot of the materials are weapons and such. I am leaving the ammo for the turrets, just in case we have, of course, some drones spawn in or whatnot. But this right here, I think is going to be something we can use. Look at that. That is a little atmospheric miner. I actually should move this thing around here. We're going to turn around, actually point it at it so we get the lights. Although it has lights as it is, so. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there is somebody inside, so we do need to keep that in mind. What do we got flying by? A scuttler? Okay. Doesn't look like it's taken much, if any, damage. So we are going to try to. It's not going to be easy to get this guy. So we're going to have to switch to this and then switch to our guns. So where is he? Come on. There we go. He came out a little wonky. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that stuff. I'm going to throw that in here. And we drop this. I grabbed the personnel suppression inhibitors out of the flight seat on the resource processing station. I'm going to keep those on my person for right now, just because I actually plan to use them, or to store them in the... Come on. I need to get it to change its state. I don't want... There we go. Alright, so we got that. We need... There's obviously a remote control that we need to take care of. See if it's around here. Can hear it, of course. Camera. There we go. Okay, so we've captured this. Let's make sure... Looks like the connector on the front is what is missing. Let's get in here. Nope. Need to turn that off. Need to... Let's disable that remote control.
What goes up?
We do not want that. Gyros. Thrusters. See what we look like here. We're locked to the ground. Good. Okay, so we've got one thruster off. How much time? 3 days. Let's take a quick look at our inventory. I don't expect there to be anything in this, but I do. I got a little bit of ice, okay. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, so we do have some drills that are damaged. I'll go ahead and make everything line just in case it hasn't been transferred. Remote control is done. And I know there's a lot of stuff in here that is hidden, so... Batteries, landing gear, marker lights, spotlights, ejectors. Let's go ahead and get these marked. See if there's anything else. Marker lights, I'm not going to worry about the marker lights. The sorters, definitely I'm going to show those. I won't worry about the lights. Okay. Was there an antenna? There is. Range 5,000. Okay. Well, this is good. This looks like a very capable little miner. We are missing one, if not more, forward thrusters. Let's see what we got over here. We got plenty of lift. Yeah, we're not going to have a whole lot of forward thrust because we've got one, if not two, damaged. And one missing completely. Alright, so let's take a look at this, see what we can do. So that one's good. That one's the one that's damaged. This one is good. These are the two that are damaged, okay. And I want to say that was it. Yeah, drill. Just do a quick incomplete. And then, of course, thrusters. And we're missing one. So, okay. All right, so I will take this. I'm going to take this back to the base if I can get it there. And we are going to, should have no problem with lift. This thing has plenty of, oh, okay. Doing good there.
Ship fuel low.
That's, okay. I need to, let's get rid of this real quick. We're going to do a reverse thruster group. Plenty of those. This will save on our power. We're going to add that to this group here. Once we get those damaged thrusters repaired and the missing thruster replaced, we'll be in good shape. I'm actually going to park this on the resource processing station. That's 8. We will get the connector added to it, and then I will we'll park it where we had our flyer. We may have to add some uranium to this. We're also going to have to replace the landing gear. So, that'll be good. We'll get this taken care of. Alright, so that's off. Don't need that. We will leave those lights on. That cab is... I'm going to call it annoying is the word I'm going to use. Probably not exactly the term I think that is probably appropriate, but nice little miner. We'll definitely be able to use that. So let's get this taken care of. That guy is going to be fixed. Off. Fix the drill. Fix the drill. We're also going to have to mimic this. on this side. And we'll clean this up. We'll get this taken care of. But that's to me, that is a great little haul, like a great capture. Not capture, really. I mean, yeah, we caught it, but that's a great find. I think a really good find. So we just need to get a connector on this. And we should be good. Do I have steel plate at all? I do not. And we'll go ahead and grab a steel plate. And we will let us get a connector on there. Started. And then we'll go grab our flyer and bring it back. What's that? Tac 2 Mantis. All right, we should be able to add that. That's probably the spot that was missing on our toolbar. At least that's my guess. Yeah, that's probably it. I do not need number 6. I think that's a little unnecessary. Let's go ahead and put our connector there. It does seem like we have a lot of batteries. And we don't. What is our battery charge at? Oh, we don't have that group here. Hold on a minute. Wrong button. Got all these reactors too, and granted they're empty, but I feel like they should be grouped together too. Look at that, 8 reactors. That's more than enough power. They're empty, of course, so it doesn't really do them any good. Yeah, that's probably safe right there. We'll put together the ejector group and sorter group. And add that to the second toolbar. Atmo miner. There we go. So we need to add at least one small atmospheric thruster to this.
Engineer, your jetpack is on an incline. Angry voxels demand sacrifice.
Add it to the cluster. There we go. And now we will put this thing on the front. That's funny. There. There's reverse. We're also going to have to replace a spotlight on the front.
Ship fuel low.
Not what I needed. I hope I can get this thing on here, otherwise we're going to drop out of the sky. Yeah.
Ship fuel low.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. See if we can do this before this thing falls to the ground. Yay! Take this. Charge. Turn that off. Let's take a look at our inventory. See if it pulled any of that uranium. It didn't. No, it does have uranium. Yeah. It does have some uranium. It just took a minute for Izzy's to do it. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That will definitely take care of that issue. Let's take a look at these lights real quick. SE marker lights. They're on. Oh, okay, so that's the port and starboard lights. I'm not going to worry about turning those off. Although they're not really port and starboard marking lights. Okay, so for this miner, we're going to need to add, we're going to have to repair the sorter ejector here on this top right drill. Let's see, everything looks good on those. Same here, yep. So we've got that. We can finish welding up some of those incomplete blocks. Now we've got a spotlight on, okay, right here next to this top right drill that needs to be replaced. And then I noticed we were missing one. I think so we were missing one on this side. Maybe it's just, no, it's not damaged because it would have been shown. It would have shown up in the thing. Either way, we'll get that straightened out. But I think this is going to be a great Atmo miner for us. So let's go ahead and jump out. We're going to fly over. We're going to check our hydrogen real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're going to fly over and get our flyer over here. We're going to bring this back. We're going to park this on the back landing pad. Since this will no longer be a miner for us. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind. Jump in. Get up. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this wreck detector ping. And I will have to make changes to our HI flyer to make this a bottom connector flyer. So we'll probably get rid of these drills We may make this a scout, or maybe even a... we'll see. We will see what happens with this one. But the plan for... I need to do that. There we go. The plan for the atom heart. Let me go in and get upstairs into a seat and shoot. See if I can actually get onto the bridge. Oh, we did it this time. Alright. So the atom heart. We'll take a quick look with the atom heart and discuss what the challenges are going to be with this particular platform and how that is influencing my decision on how to approach it. Okay, so this is an atom heart. Slow down the camera here a little bit. As you can see, this thing has ion thrusters. That's because this is the station version of a ship. And in space, on a low-gravity planet, this would probably work just fine as a ship. Of course, it's embedded in the ground here, so any chance of turning this into a ship would involve a lot of excavating, which I'm not above by any stretch of the imagination. But it also has a lot of weapons. We've got regular Gatling guns. We have assault cannon turrets. We have artillery turrets. And it is extremely large. We have interior turrets there. Not to mention that NCON uses not a jetpack inhibitor, not a personnel inhibitor, but an energy inhibitor. Within a certain range, it will begin to siphon off your power, which has two effects. It makes it unable for you to use your tools, and when it runs out, it also stops the ability or it affects your life support system in your suit. So you will start to lose health. And it's because of the energy suppression system that I tend to not go after NCON as much as I go after the other NPC factions. Because if it takes away the ability to use your tools, it's really hard to get anywhere. You can't grind through anything, and it makes it very difficult. This is where our research point is located, in the main lobby down here. I have no idea where any energy suppression or any other suppression system might be. I can't recall off the top of my head if they use other ones. If they do, I would suspect the first one would probably be a drill inhibitor. But at the same time, it could be a jetpack inhibitor. Probably a drill inhibitor, though. Now, even if we were to capture this, because of the high gravity here, I don't know if we could actually make this a working ship to get off planet. Although that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty neat. Except I don't know if we'd be able to do it. So, the big thing we're going to have to take care of first is the outside armament. And that is not something I think we can do effectively with Gatling turrets. It is not something I feel would be particularly effective with artillery turrets. Or assault cannon turrets. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to, at least temporarily, replace one of these connectors with a custom turret that uses a small grid railgun. And that's if I have the ability to make a small grid railgun. I don't know if we have the materials to do that. So, see if I can pull this up. There we go, 9. We should have superconductors that we got from our I would say the jetpack suppression field, I think, has superconductors. The drill one may also, so I might have to look at that. Otherwise, we should be able to make the rest. And since we were able to loot small and large railgun sabots from the resource processing station, I think this would probably be our most effective use or tactic for taking out the exterior weapons on the Atom Heart. So that is going to be my plan. I'm going to make a custom turret with a small railgun and use that to snipe the outside armament. Specifically, the big guns. The artillery cannons, or the artillery turrets, the assault cannon turrets. I think I can use our custom turret with the assault cannons to take out the Gatling turrets. So that's what I'm going to do. This is going to give us great range. See if you can tell me what kind of 8,000 at 1.4 kilometers. I think we'll be able to do it. Placement transparency. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Okay. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And I'll continue to do that for the next 26 minutes. And hopefully I'll be able to get that done in time for us to be able to begin our engagement of the Atom Heart, probably the next episode. But this is what I'm going to go with for right now. All right. So guys, I'm going to get to work. I will mute, and I will be back in a little bit.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools. I guess you like walking?
sorry, I'll take a second here just to explain what I want to do. I want to create the same type of turret ball that we used on our others, and that involves using a small hinge head versus the 3x3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that up here on this flight platform, and then I will use probably the high flyer to pick that up and bring that over and attempt the super clangy attachment technique that I've showed you guys in the past in one of my shorts. So bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and grind off the drills and everything for our flyer over here in preparation for making that move, and then I'm going to move our little fighter back on the flight deck. I may swap them out once I've got those drills off of the high flyer. I'll I'll swap these out, and then I'm going to build the turret ball up here. It'll just be easier to do and closer. So I'm going to mute while I do that, and I'll be back in a little bit. That's the way I should have done it. There we go. Put everything back in there. Get this off of the build planner. So just a quick note, those superconductors, because we are resource scarce on Omicron, it's a good time to point out that these inhibitor blocks, most of them contain superconductors, which would be hard to find the materials to produce. So if you need superconductors, that's probably the place to go looking. So see if I can, real quick, we can locate the other one, which should be right here. Let's see what we got. Yep, superconductors. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this so we have those
Engineer.
in our inventory for if we need them. And this is the drill inhibitor block.
Inventory is
Save the last
maybe
25 steel plate to fill the hole with a block. We'll put that away, and now we are going to pick up this block. We're going to use the front foot, and we want to make sure we pick it up from the assembly, not the yellow blocks. Painted the blocks yellow to know that those are the ones that are going to get ground away. So, actually, before I do this, whoa, that sucks. Oh well. Let's go get our stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of blocks on the top to give some separation between the flyer and the gun assembly. So, and these will be green. So these will get taken off also. And the only reason I'm doing this is if we end up with the clang effect that I am expecting, then let me real quick. There we go. So like I said, if we end up with the clang effect that I'm expecting, that kind of violent shaking and everything, if I was closer to the ground, the higher I am off, then hopefully if I get thrown back and forth, I'm not so low to the ground that I end up damaging these items. Not that that can't happen anyway, but just trying to be smart about it.
You are out of hydrogen. Restoring gravity now.
I am going to put this on inertial tensioners. We're going to put inertial tension on this, and I'm hoping that that will take care of our issue. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and name these blocks just so that I know who we're dealing with, because we'll have to set up our custom turret controllers. So, okay, so we are connected here. This is going to be tough because I have to turn on come on, come on, up. What is going on? Why am I don't know if anybody else can answer that, but that was terrible. No idea why. Oh, I know why. My dampeners were set. That's why it was throwing me. And you can tell the whole ship is rocking right now. I need to get up there and cut this thing loose. And hopefully it doesn't kill me. Oh my goodness, come on, get in there, dude. Did it get destroyed? Yeah, it did. Fantastic. part of me that's going to say I probably should have done this in the first place, but especially after seeing the way that shook. But well, this is why we try to figure things out, right? Flip this. Rotate. Six. These are support legs, that's all they are. Keep it from rocking forward. 9. As you can see. Make sure these aren't damaged. They're not. Okay. Oh, Wandering Merchant's going to crash. Alright, so now we've got our railgun. And I should have enough steel plate to add a few blocks. So I'm going to pick this up with the flyer and get it off the ground. I'm going to take these support legs off. I'll grind off these yellow blocks. And then I will try to position that in place to connect to that hinge. So, wish me luck. Alright, we're going to get this in position and then we're going to save. I'm going to take a quick break just to get my head in the right space and go from there. It's just about perfect. And there's our timer. Of course, we've gone longer, so. Alright, so guys, I'm going to save, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode, but don't worry. I will record the attachment of this turret and any resulting catastrophic failure that takes place. Of course, before I do that, I'm going to save, but if we end up with some kind of crazy something or whatnot, of course, I'll put out another video so you guys can see it, and we'll go from here. I think this is going to be an effective way to neutralize the Atom Heart's exterior defenses, and hopefully we end up with a solid capture of that. Part of me wants to, I don't want to do too much damage to it because I'd like to, you know, maybe we can figure out a way to use it. Maybe with, you know, to get off planet or whatnot. But we will come up with something. The Atom Heart is really the last challenge we have going on in this valley, unless we've had something new pop up. which we haven't. So we may be looking at leaving after this. If not the valley, then the planet. So I'm kind of tired of this 1.2G. But that's another time. You guys have a great, great day. Do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and the share tab. Let anybody you think might like the video know about it. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video, what you think about what our plans are. What do you think about the captured Atmo miner we got? Let me know. And I will talk to you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor. And please don't forget your dampeners. And I will see you on the other side. But until then, I should go.